Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, and I'm back again to do another transcribing video. This time we're looking at Reach by Andy Wood from his Live at the Bayou album. Now this is the video version. It's a great video concert, well worth checking out. Andy is obviously a phenomenal player. Now the reason we're doing this is actually the intermediate transcription challenge in my Patreon group this month. I picked this because it's a very simple melody. Rhythmically it's very simple and it outlines the chord changes very well, and we do a few challenges in there each month, and all the guys go away and transcribe something, and then I kind of mark their work and give them feedback and help them improve what they're doing. So in this particular instance, as I say, rhythmically it's very simple. In fact, if we take a listen to it, it sounds like this. Let me just bring that down a bit. It couldn't be any simpler in the grand scheme of things. Beautiful melody. Of course, anything with a pedal steel on is going to make me extremely happy. I'm a huge pedal steel fan. So let's take a look at that. Now, what do we have going on here? Well, for those unfamiliar, I'm using a program called Transcribe. There'll be a link to purchase the software down below. It's a great piece of kit for transcribing, for helping you mark out files and keep track of what you're doing. If you do purchase it via the link below, in full disclosure, I will make like $10. I get a referral fee on that. So it's another great way to help support this channel. Anyway, so yeah, in Transcribe, as you can see, I've marked out where all the bars are. Now what I'm going to do is edit this marker and subdivide the beat by subdivide the measure by 4 beats. Now that's going to give me my beat lines. Now for anyone inexperienced with transcribing, this can help you interpret where the rhythms are. So if I just highlight this first bar, suddenly it becomes easier to hear and see what's going on there. It's a phrase that I can repeat if I click my fingers. Bow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and ba ba da. And I can see that here. Look, beats 1 through 3, and then beat 4. So let's write that out. So 3 beats are the first note, E, ba, ba, changing to the G on beat 4, and then sliding down to the F sharp on the and. So holds it for 2 beats, 1, 2, and then slides off on the 3rd beat. 1, 2, then we're going to do a slide off there and a rest. Let's go on. I like to flip my grace notes. So rhythmically slightly more complicated, that bar. If we listen to where the notes change, it's on the and of beat 3, 3 and 4 and da da da. Of course, you can slow it down if I need to, but simple melody, so I shouldn't really need to do that. Same principle here. We have the 2 beats and a slide down. Same melody, I would assume. He picks it this time, so slightly different articulation. Ba ba da, picks both notes. Now I'm doing this in a kind of lead sheet style. You'll see I've written the intro up at the top, as played on the recording by Ben Eller, Uncle Ben. Ooh. So you could make the argument that I'm going for like a simplification of things, something that you could use to play this, play this in a band. Appreciate my face is probably getting in the way now. Copy, paste, and then fix it. So it's not a slide here. So he holds that for the entire bar. You could be really particular, like I say, you could go through and put like vibrato and things on, but just the general look of that is good enough for me. I'm just going to put a key signature in because it's E minor. Okay, oh, let's keep going. So, So you'll notice the way I've written that, I've used a quarter note followed by a quarter note and then a slide down, and to me that's the better option than writing it. Better option than writing it like that, because this doesn't really tell me when to slide down, whereas this is a little bit more particular. In fact, I could go as far as doing that. I won't. I think that's a nice simplification. Same principle. I'm going to zoom out just so I can see the full page. That's how I prefer to work. So I'm just going to copy across again, fix the notes. I'm going to flip the head on that. Where is he playing that? Is he playing that at the 7th? Oh, that makes sense. And holds that for 2 bars. So this could be considered the verse, right? A simple way of writing the verse out. So I'm going to go in here, B section, just say that that's the verse. And that affords me the ability to then kind of skip over this, because okay, I felt that I could skip over that, but I'm not going to, because I figured, I mean, you could just, again, intro verse, and you could treat it as another intro and verse, but Andy does actually play something different, so let's write that. 3, 4, 1. So I'm just marking the bars out. So we've got a bar line in. so a bit of guesswork on where he's fingering this. But rhythmically, it's that triplet quarter notes, 1 and 2 and with a rest on the first one. Now I'm just thinking how he'd play this. Ba 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 ba. Like that makes sense. We've got a slide down there. And now we're back in the verse. So again, I'm going to put a double bar line in here. Now, verse played with double stops. Bar. And it's essentially going to be the same, right? He's just supporting the melody with a harmonized lower note. Ba, da, da. Simple melody, simple song. Just check that's what he plays. Yep. Ba, 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 ba. Bar of rest. So in terms of a transcribing exercise, this one's obviously a little bit more difficult because you're having to pick out a harmony, you're having to work out what the lower line is. That of course takes time. Just going to copy that across from there. Just take the slide out. So same melody. Oh, what have I done? Oh no, what horrible, what have I done? There's no way of knowing what I just accidentally done there. Made a horrible mess of everything. So we wanted to copy that. Great. So again, marking out the file, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the chorus is the part that I'm really looking forward to getting to. I'm probably just going to leave that for my Patreon guys because I, got to give those guys something unique. Let's continue though. So. technically we've got a shift slide here. Yep. Now the thing with playing like this, I've not checked this, right? But looking at what's being played here, right? These two double stops indicate, I mean, if I was to put fillies out with triads, put that note in there and that note in there, that's a C triad and that's a C triad. Likewise here, that would be a G triad and that would be a G triad. So, you know, without really checking the harmony, I'm relatively confident that this is a C moving to a G. See, I'm wanting to change that now. Oh, whoops. Nice. How did I miss that? Sounds like a pull-off. No? Whoops. These are triplet crotchets. Again, you know, it's very clear that this is a B chord. He's outlining a B triad there. Okay, there we go. There's one thing I do need to go quickly run through and fix, because I made a hash of that. I don't know how I did that. I'm most ashamed. So what we're going to do here is that for each one of these. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. That's only those two bits there, isn't it? That's fine. Nice, quick, easy fixes. There we go. So that is Andy Wood's Reach. And like I say, when it comes to transcribing things like this or learning things like this, for me it's all about harmony, understanding the harmony. That helps me to memorize this. Now when I listen through to that, you know, we've got an E minor chord. Just speeding it up. Hi Ben. So an E minor. Now I'm going to guess he goes to a C here. Yep. And then to a G. Oh, he's actually playing a G over B. A. Minor. And then B7. Back to our E minor. And now I can just run through the transcription and put all of those in. So E minor, ba da do, ba da do, ba da do, ba do, ba do. Should appreciate my singing is probably out of time there. Anyway, there we go. There we have it. That is my transcription intermediate challenge for my Patreon group, doing Reach by Andy Wood. Now, speaking of Patreon, I have to shout out to these wonderful people over here. These are some of my Patreon supporters. They support me at $10 or more. You can support me for less than that, of course. It is all a huge help. It does help keep this channel going, and you get cool stuff in return, like these transcription challenges. I'm going to finish transcribing this song now and share it with those guys. So if you would like to be like these excellent people here and help me keep making better videos, I say better videos, apparently I couldn't turn my lights on tonight. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, so sorry for that. Anyway, much love, guys. If you would like to check us out on Patreon, this button up here, subscribe by clicking this button down here. 2 more of my videos there and there. All the love in the world, really does mean a lot. Drop your comments in the comments box below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. All the love in the world again. Bye.